Two Spanish swimmers with the national anthem. Oh, look at the height advantage there, Madalena.
Almost, what, 30 centimetres taller than Sarai Gascon.
Well, we'll see. They'll come across each other later in the week. More to do, more events to do for those swimmers. No words to the Spanish national anthem, of course. No one singing along. One of the few national anthems with, in the world without words to it. I can see that's fascinated you, Joe.
It has, it's baffled me. I'm just watching the rolling pictures, Tom Amer's celebration. Race preparation there, a lot of swimmers will splash themselves, get their body ready for the feel of the pool when they hit the water. Well, next up, the final of the men's 100 butterfly S13s for visually impaired swimmers. They'll be able to see around about 5 meters in front of them. Well, there's also S12s in this race, and they'll only be able to see about 1 meter in front of them, which at the speed they're traveling, means they'll see the wall about half a second before they hit it.
Yeah, combined event, just one set of medals on offer though. Chufarov, Makarov dominant in the S12 classification. Salai, Ihar Boki, the world record holder in S13. Raman Salai, the second of the Salai brothers. Kirill Pankov from Uzbekistan in lane 6. Galakov from Kazakhstan set a new Asian record in the heats this morning. And Sergei Prunko, the experienced man, representing Russia. But Makarov in lane number 2. It's a long unbeaten run in the S12 class, stretching back to the Sydney Paralympics of 2000. This is, however, a combined event, and the man who's dominated the S13 class is the man in lane number 4, the world record holder, Ihar Boki. And I think Boki could be on for a world record swim tonight, Joe.
Well, he does look very, very good indeed. He looks in great shape. Does a lot of plyometric work in the gym, a lot of medicine ball work, makes himself both strong but also very fast. A very straight arm butterfly style that he has coming into the turn now. 25.91. It's going to be very, very quick indeed. If he can hang on down this second 50, well, the world record could be on, Paul. Also going well in lane number 2, Makarov. Well, we spoke about him earlier. He's an S12. But look at Ihar Boki come now into the final 15 meters. It really is all his.
It is Ihar Boki. The world record is under threat. It stands at 54.44, and it is 54.65. Ihar Boki. It has slipped by for Ihar Boki, but it is, of course, a European gold medal for the Belarusian. Raman Makarov, 57.03 in second place, and that is a fantastic swim for Makarov. Very close to his best, very close to the S12 record. And in third position, well, it was Kirill Pankov from Uzbekistan, who has got an Asian record, 57.97, and the third European, therefore, will be Raman Salai, just 1/100th of a second behind the Uzbekistan swimmer. But what a display, Ihar Boki.
It really was just a lesson in fantastic butterfly swimming. Right from the start, one hand on top of the other, fantastic streamlined position which took him out to 15. There's the finish, and even though his sight is not all that it should be, he still manages to spot the wall and end on a full extension.
Ihar Boki takes the gold for Belarus. Makarov in second for Russia. Kirill Pankov, an Asian record, in third for Uzbekistan. The bronze medal goes to Salai of Azerbaijan. Well, some excellent swims this morning from these ladies in the S13 classification. Another combined event, S12s and 30s together, but the two Uzbekistan swimmers in the centre were phenomenal this morning. Delgado Nadal, Spain, goes in lane number 1. Mendak, world record holder in the S12 class, now moved up a class now. She goes in lane number 2. Stukalova in lane number 3, the red cap. Odilova, Asian record this morning, very close to the world record. Toshpulatova in 5. Alicia Berra in 6. That's Stetsenko in 7. And Edo Beltran in lane number 8.
Well, the Uzbek team have come on leaps and bounds in a very short space of time, and they occupy the 2 centre lanes. And it is very tight, 105.38 and 105.81. Separating Odilova and Toshpulatova from their heat swims, but actually quickest out of the start was Daria Stukalova. Well, she is also a fantastic freestyler, very, very strong indeed. And good flowing butterfly in the white hat there. Breathes slightly to the side, we've seen that before, helps keep your body position flatter, helps you travel in more of a straight line. And she really is taking this race by the scruff of the neck, and it is up to the 2 ladies now from Uzbekistan in the middle lanes to see if they can come back at what has been laid down by the Russian Stukalova, and she looks to be tying up now a bit as she approaches the final closing stages.
Well, Stukalova really went out for that one. That was a phenomenally quick time, 28.77. She is holding on for grim death here. They're all coming back. It's Odilova and Toshpulatova, and it is 104.92. Stukalova, well, she takes it in by 6/100ths of a second. Odilova in second position, and it's a world record swim for Odilova in the S13 classification. 104.98, a phenomenal swim there. She wasn't good enough to beat the S12 swimmer because Daria Stukalova takes the gold medal in 104.92, and Toshpulatova third place in that open event, 105.08. But what a swim!
Well, it was a gutsy approach from Stukalova. She went out hard. This is round the turn, and you can see how much she's got over the rest of the field. But when it came into the final 5 meters, everything was falling apart. That smooth butterfly stroke that we were speaking about, where she was breathing to the side, that went out the window. Her body position went out the window. Her arm position went out the window. And it was really, as you said, Paul, she hung on for grim death, and in the end just got the touch and won it by 0.06, 6/100ths of a second.
The S12 swimmer takes the combined event. Stukalova, Uzbekistan in silver and bronze. Odilova, a world record in the S13 class. Mendak and Alicia Berra will be the next 2 Europeans home after Stukalova. So it'll be gold to Russia, silver to Poland, and bronze to Italy in the European competition.
Whew, I need to sit down.
Yeah. That was an excellent race there, and the Uzbekistan team certainly come through with these visually impaired swimmers, and quite often I was going to say the Eastern European or the former Soviet countries were really quite strong on the visually impaired swimmers, weren't they?
I can tell you a fact about Uzbekistan.
Oh, good.
It's one of only 2 double landlocked countries in the world.
Wow, that's good.
The other one being?
No, you've got me. Well, let me think about it. Is it close to Uzbekistan?
No, not really.
Oh, okay.
Liechtenstein.
Really?
Yeah. Have to travel through 2 countries to get to the sea.
It's a good fact, Charles. I like it. I'd expect more facts of similar quality all week. next set of victory ceremonies. Medals being presented by Humberto Santos, President of Portuguese Paralympic Committee and Vice President of the Portuguese Swimming Federation, Miguel Miranda. Miguel Angel Martinez Torello. Middle podium again. And again, this was it's always an interesting race in these lower classifications, isn't it? The different styles that they employ here. And Mitro Vinoradec with that problem at the start. And the Spanish swimmer. Raises crutches up there, full of water. The drips coming down there. Alexander Makarov. Another one of these young swimmers coming from Russia. Silver medal this time. Gold medalist. As you said, Giles, all about that fast turnover of the arms. Into Boni from Italy. I do like the Italian national anthem.
It's a very, very good anthem. Is it better than France's?
Well,
it's up there.
Yeah.
Russian anthem's good as well.
Yeah, Russian anthem's good, very good.
Tend to hear that more though. Tends to have a higher wear out.
Yeah, yeah. You get used to these things. Let's see which section of the national anthem of Italy they're going to play. Whatever one it is, Vincenzo Boni will love it. Oh, the Italians love it. Fantastic stuff. That is a good anthem.
That's a cracker.
Oh, kids.
Well, they come together for the victory photograph. Vincenzo Boni there, all smiles. Sportsmanlike shake of the hands.
Good result for the Italian team on day one so far. Are we going to see another Italian gold medalist before the evening is out? Still got another 4 finals to enjoy. Another 3 medal ceremonies first before we move on to those finals. Time, local time here in Funchal is 13 minutes to 8. So we are just running about 5 or 6 minutes behind of the schedule. Probably not helped by us trying to encourage the in-house guys to extend the Italian national anthem. That didn't help really, did it?
Well, they're sat right behind us and they're very liberal with the with the way they press the buttons. Alan March for all your commentating in-house needs. But here, winning the bronze medal for Greece, Stamatopoulos.
Stephen Jamerson doing the announcements tonight for the medal presentations. Pressing us all with these Greek pronunciations. Greeks very happy with that one though. Stamatopoulos, fantastic swim. This young lady was a surprise as well. Outside lane.
Outside smoker.
Another one of these youngsters. How many times have I said that tonight? A record start, young Russian swimmers appearing from nowhere and winning medals on the international stage. Fantastic.
Well, a little bird tells me that the Chinese team have entered a massive swimming team into the Rio Paralympic Games, and well, we haven't really seen them with swimmers in the 1, 2 and 3 classification, but I wonder if they're going to turn up with a few surprises for people. They're a country that are very good at surprising people.
Absolutely, very strong nation, China. Strong nation in world terms as well as European terms are Ukraine, Olga Swiderska. 7 gold medals she had in the World Championships in 2013. She's added a European gold tonight in Funchal.
Well, the closing strains there of Franz Ferdinand just popping around the back of the Ukrainian national anthem.
Takes you back, does it, Jones?
Yeah, it does.
Thought that far away look in your eye.
1,000-yard stare. Well, I'm just waiting for those winners to leave the medals podium before we welcome the medalists of the men's 200 metres freestyle. And this really, for me, Paul, one of the real standout races of the night. Excellently paced by Tom Hamer.
It was superb. Tom Hamer did a great job. Saw Kuliabin, the bronze medalist, go out very strong in the heats, and Paralympic champion there, Jean-Marc Sverrisson, just held no fear at all for Tom Hamer. Did not faze him whatsoever, being next to the Paralympic champion who swam well himself. Kuliabin, he did a good job, didn't he?
Well, he took the race to them at the first 50. He was a man on his own, and well, it'd be interesting to see, possibly too quick between now and Rio, but be interesting to see in the future if he can build on that fitness, because he's got the speed.
Well, Paralympic champion who has been on the medal podium in this event many times over the past 4 or 5 years. John Margeir Sverrisson from Iceland must have thought that he was in good shape to win a gold medal here at the European Championships. Phenomenal swimmer, fantastic winner of the gold medal in London 2012. That was a memorable victory. He'll be back again trying to defend that title in Rio. When he gets there, he'll have to contend with this young man.
Representing Great Britain,
Tom Hamer. First major international gold medal. And it was a brilliant swim.
Well, it certainly was. Very, very popular member of the Great Britain team. They're standing just to the left of our commentary desk here, all already on their feet. Looking forward to hearing the national anthem of Great Britain. But no one is looking forward to it more than the man in the centre. Well, there's Liz Hamer, Tom's mum. big, big smile on her face. Boy done good.
Tom Hamer, European champion. That's got a good ring to it.
It has. It has, well. That one's set up for a fantastic, fantastic race this summer in Rio. God, how many times do we keep saying that? God, I just can't wait for it. It's going to be absolutely incredible.
We talked about the talent that the Russians have unearthed, but Great Britain have unearthed a cracker and developed the talent of Tom Hamer over the last couple of years.
They have. Well, this next race, well, this was also one of the standout performances of the night. Alonso Morales of Spain picks up the bronze. She's got something written on her hand. Oh, apparently it says Happy Mother's Day is written on her hand. I'd love to be able to tell you that I could read Spanish, but that was my director in my ear. Well, Jessica Jane Applegate, wasn't a bad swim from her to claim the silver medal. And I think she's reeling from the world record performance that just, well, it just came out of nowhere.
Well, Jessica Jane Applegate swam in Glasgow last week. She was in another world record-breaking race behind Bethany Firth. That's 2 world record-breaking races that she's been in a week, and she's been second in both of them, because this young lady was absolutely fantastic today in the 200 meters freestyle for the S14 classification. Her stroke was long, powerful, and she managed to bring it back just really powerfully. And said Giles that she just seemed to extend that lead coming into the final stages. Superb swim there.
It really was, wasn't it? Absolutely relentless from the gun.
shot of the medal winners there. Another Russian gold medal being presented. I think that's the third of the night for the Russian team. We have now back to more action. 4 more 100-meter finals to come. First one being the men's 100 meters S4. This is an event, Giles, I always think it's wide open. A lot of people can make challenges here. It's a combined event. We do have one S3 swimmer in it, Alexander Makarov. But Zdanov was the fastest qualifier from the heats. Makarov. Here, Jampovisil goes in the second lane. In the third lane, Devervinsky, European medalist before. Lane number 3. And lane number 4 was the fastest qualifier. There's that's Darko Duric there. He's in lane number 5, a world champion in 13. The experienced man, David Smetany, 3 times a Paralympian, next to his old adversary, Richard Uribe. Already 7 times a Paralympian. Nelson Lopez. Pleasing the home crowd there to make this final. There's Darko Duric hopping up onto the block there. Big chance for a medal for Slovenia. One of their few swimmers that they have brought here, and the only swimmer in this event going from the block, Joes.
Yeah, different start styles. Very much a common feature of the races with the lower classes. But for me, Paul, this race could go any way between Povisil, Derevinsky, Zdanov, Duric, Smetany and Uribe.
I agree. This is a class that has been wide open for a couple of years now. You tend to think someone is going to come in and dominate this, but then the other ones catch them up again, and it's all back in the mix. Nobody's really kind of stamped their authority on this one. Yeah. But the young man Zdanov had a very successful World Championships last year. Could he be the man to improve the standards here?
Well, he certainly looks to have the best of them so far, but advantages, disadvantages, particularly within this classification, will play out over the race. And you can already see that his stroke length is starting to shorten, and the rest of the field is starting to flatten ever so slightly. It's just a question of whether he's given himself enough room. I think he probably has now as he comes into the final 15 metres, but it really is a case of him stretching out.
And it is into the last 5 metres now. There's no doubt about it. Who's going to be the winner? It's Roman Zdanov, and he is in there in 1:24.24. An excellent time there for Roman Zdanov, just outside the European record held by Richard Uribe, which has stood since 2009. In for second place, it is Darko Duric. The Slovenian supporters next to us are delighted with that one. And Derevinsky in third position from Ukraine. But at the end, well, it was a comfortable win for Roman Zdanov of Russia.
Well, he took it out from the start. Here you can see as his hands, not a lot of function in his hands, particularly the right hand as it comes over. It's almost upside down. And his stroke is shortening. But, well, it wasn't a great finish in the end. It could have done with stretching out with his extended hand, but he had a full body length over the rest of the field. And, well, there you go. There's the result. Roman Zdanov, 1:24.24. Darko Duric in third. And Derevinsky of the Ukraine picking up the bronze medal. Well, Smetany, Povisil and Uribe, that's quite a surprise to see them out the medals. But of course, it's only
Absolutely.
3 medals, so.
And can we see another Italian gold medal here? Still 3 races. And there's the Danes. Danish swimmer going in this one. Cecilie Christiansen came in with the Danes to Funchal on the same plane. Small team. 6, I think they said. I have a couple of stars looking to be in the medal positions. There are the Danish team there. Let's see how their swimmer can do in this one. There's no heat for this one this morning. Just 6 swimmers into the final. Big chance for another Italian gold medal. Here's the lineup for this 100 freestyle S4 final for women.
Well, difficult to see past Ariola Trimi of Italy in lane number 4. Christiansen of Denmark in 2. Marina Verbova in lane 3.
That is Trimi, actually, the Italian there. She's going in lane 4. And there's the Ukrainian swimmer, Verbova. In fact, that's Lafina, I think, in lane number 5. The Russian there, Gavrilyuk, in lane number 6. And Sigurdardóttir for Iceland goes in lane number 7. Gavrilyuk there in lane number 6. There's the Icelandic swimmer, Sigurdardóttir. Well, Ariola Trimi set the world record for this event, stands at 1:28.30, set in January this year. She's a swimmer that we like to watch over the last couple of years, Giles. Fantastic technician.
Well, he absolutely hit it spot on there, because already in the centre, well, if you want to know how to swim freestyle well, copy what Ariola Trimi does. Because the hands go into the water so cleanly, there's virtually no air around them. And that means that she's swimming very, very efficiently. And well, you can see on that wider shot there that the swimmers either side of her, a lot more splash, there's a lot more kind of extra stuff going on, which isn't actually helping them to move forward. And Trimi now on the way back down. A real precise swimmer, Paul.
This is a good display there. The split that she went through is inside world record pace for Ariola Trimi from Italy. We could be on for another Italian gold medal tonight. Head is absolutely rock solid there as she goes through the stroke. Turns it very efficiently to breathe. We'll keep an eye on the clock here. The world record there, 1:28.30, and it's just gone. 1:28.02 for Ariola Trimi from Italy, and that was another superb swim from the Italian. We told you to watch out for Trimi. She improves every time she comes into the water. She is absolutely dominant in this classification. Lafina in second position and Verbova in third place. 2 Ukrainian swimmers in the medal positions as well, but no doubt about the winner there, Ariola Trimi. And as you said, Giles, a real display of freestyle swimming there.
An absolute masterclass, wasn't it? As the The rest of the field now return home, and the fact that we've had so much time to talk, I think gives you just an idea of how far in front she is. The Italian team, who were standing level with the finish line on the balcony, went absolutely bananas when they saw the time come up on the board and that world record. And they're right from the start, so commanding, hands just a delight to watch.
Well, she has improved the standard in this classification. Just see that reach. Maybe when she swims later in the week. Look at that head, rock solid there. You see the shot from down the lane. It's always a good shot to show how precise the hands coming in front of the head, how steady the head is as she goes through that freestyle. Unceremoniously hoiked. She won't mind. Ariel Otrimi is the world record holder and European champion. Lafina and Verbova, silver and bronze for Ukraine. Couple more finals to come. Oh, Italians.
Oh, emotional performance.
There she is. Just disguises how much of an impairment she has really in the water, and that's a testament to her technique.
Absolutely. Well, slightly quicker one, this next one, the men's 100 meters freestyle for S8 swimmers. There's a lineup for you. Denis Tarasov in lane 5 of Russia. Well, he's the world record holder. Nice and cruise the heats, really.
Torben Schmidtke, a German, next to Borodayev from Russia in 2. Ollie Hine from Great Britain goes in 3. Bogdan Dranenko in 4 for Ukraine. Next to the world record holder, Denis Tarasov, dominated this event. Great swim from the Dane this morning. Big improvement on his entry time. And Lopez Sanz for Spain is the first of the 2 young Spanish swimmers in the final. Perez Aspiros.
Well, interestingly, absent from this race is the fastest qualifier, Joseph Craig from Great Britain, who was disqualified because he's got a tattoo of the Olympic rings and he failed to cover it up, which is against IPC swimming regulations.
Well, there are 8 in this final. What a good start there. Very good start in lane number 6, Mortensen. That's how he went out this morning, and he managed to hang on pretty well.
Yeah, but look at Tarasov. Danese, which is normally quite an imbalanced impairment group, but he is quite balanced, sort of missing fingers on one hand, missing a few on another, slightly impaired legs, but keeps a very good body position and moving away from this field, but going with him in lane number 4, Bohdan Pironenko of Ukraine. But this is going to be all about Tarasov, Paul.
Well, Tarasov keeping a close eye on Dranenko right next to him. I think Tarasov has got this one under control. We'll keep an eye on the clock. It's not going to be a record time, but it is going to be another European Championship win for Denis Tarasov. His 3rd in a row. A good swim from Ollie Hine to come through into 2nd place. What a good finish that was for Hine, getting in ahead of Dranenko. There's no doubt about the winner. Tarasov dominated the race. 58.09 for Denis Tarasov to take that gold medal, and Ollie Hine 59.88, the only other swimmer in the field under the 1 minute mark.
Well, that was a bit of a surprise. We didn't really talk about Ollie Hine because, well, frankly, he didn't really feature in the race until the very, very closing stages. Well, there's that slow turnover. Well, at this point, at the top of your picture in the black hat, that's Ollie Hind. Well, he ends up finishing second, but at that point, he was struggling to be in fourth.
Tarasov, though, had that one under control. Didn't have to be at his very best to win that one. And he will take the European title again in this S8 classification. Ollie Hind from Great Britain, an excellent swim there, 59.88 in second place, and Bohdan Frenenko in third position for Ukraine. Ladies and gentlemen, the top of the average round, final race of the evening. This is the women's of the evening. Stay with us if you want to know. Here we talked about the Danish team a little bit earlier. They've had 3 finalists now in a row. They've waited for a while for their finalists this evening. The last 3 events, we've seen Danes in the final. And Amelie Winter has got a good chance of maybe taking this title. As Florienkova from the Czech Republic in lane number 1. Florienkova, just 13 years of age. Belchevska in lane 2. Pavlova, 17-year-old in lane 3. Amelie Winter, can she take the European title? Marisa Vladikina in lane 5. Duskova, second Czech Republic swimmer. Alba Kelly from Ireland. And Sogomonyan from Russia in lane number 8. Again, it's one of these events, Giles, a lot of the strength in this event is out with Europe. European record held by Stephanie Slater, not taking part in this event, although she is here in Funchal competing in other events. Alessia Adikina, well, better known as a breaststroker, but no slouch over the freestyle events. And Amelie Winter, again, better known as a distance freestyler maybe.
Well, Vladikina always, I don't think I've ever seen her swim any event where she doesn't cruise the heat and do just the bare minimum to get through. As you say, Paul, much better known as a breaststroker, but she's going well here and in the lead in the pink costume and red hat of Russia. Swims freestyle with a very similar kind of long ranging stroke that she does with breaststroke, and she's very good underwater. Really, well, Vinther, Pavlova struggling to keep up with her, but it looks like she's starting to lose a bit of pace now, Paul, into the final 15.
She is. This could be a very, very close finish indeed. Vinther has the distance range here. She's more known as a 400 freestyler. She's going to be strong. It's going to be very, very tight, but I think Vladikina is going to get there, and she does get it in 109.97. Vinther it is for second position, and in third place Pavlova from Russia as well. So it is gold for Russia. Alessia Vladikina, she will take the gold medal, and that was a decent time for her. She doesn't often go under the 110 mark. Amelie Winter, well, silver medal again for Amelie Winter. She'll have seen that as a good chance to take the gold medal, but she just couldn't quite catch Vladikina in the closing stages there. Vladikina really good off the blocks, really good off the turn.
Well, fantastic underwater there, as we saw. Unusual, she chooses not to wear goggles, which makes turning much harder because you just can't see the depth of field that you need to be able to spin over and plant your feet correctly on the wall. And there you can see how much lead had evaporated. In the end, she got away with it, and it was a decent time. Well, she leaves here European champion.
That's what matters for Alessia Vladikina. She takes the gold ahead of Amelie Winter and Maria Pavlova. Well, that is the final swimming action of this evening. We do have medal ceremonies, of course.
Ladies and gentlemen, the medal ceremony for the men's 100-meter butterfly S13.
Starting off with the men's S13 100 butterfly. Of course, really close to a world record swim there from the Belarus swimmer Ihar Boki. Also a good swim from Roman Makarov as well. Flori Nunes, the Regional Secretary of Health, in making the medal presentations. And Katia Evero, an ambassador for Funchal 16, sister of Cristiano Ronaldo. Native of Madeira.
Who sang the national anthem at the opening ceremony, I believe.
She did, good knowledge, John.
Yeah. It's like I was there.
Yeah. You were supposed to be, weren't you?
I wasn't invited.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, sorry about that. Meant to tell you.
The winner of the silver medal will be
Yeah, the Portuguese crowd loved the national anthem yesterday at that opening ceremony from Katia Evero. Roman Makarov. Again, he's had a long, long career. First for Belarus, then for Russia. And silver medal this time. Behind champion, same as they were in the World Champs last year. Ihar Boki from Belarus. He's such a phenomenal swimmer, isn't he? Little smile there. Maybe he just wanted that world record. So close to it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your medal winners.
Nice smile for the pictures there from Ihar Boki. Belarus. The crowd's staying on to watch their favourites collect their medals. So a few more medal presentations. Same medal presenter and assistant medal presenter. This was a good swim, wasn't it? From Raya Stukalova.
She really took it out to the field. Just managed to hang on, but it was a close run thing.
Well, many ways to swim a 100 butterfly race that we both know we've experienced them all. But there's some that are a little bit more painful than others. Joanna Mendek, who dominated the 100 butterfly event for a long period of time, still picking up medals on the big stage. She's delighted with that one. The gold medalist, Daraya Stukalova. What a swim it was, 104.92. And of course the S12 swimmer with less vision than the other two swimmers alongside her. That combined event now winning the gold for the 100 butterfly S13.
Well, she looks very, very trim indeed in this Paralympic year.
Ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem of the Federation of Russia.
And now the Russian national anthem.
Alicia Berra from Italy. Oh, maybe couldn't have expected to be on that medal podium. The Italians seemed delighted with that one. They've had a good night. Italian loving it there. Italian flags still here in the arena. They'll have another rendition of the Italian national anthem soon. Coming up right now. 2 gold medals for Italy on day one.
Yeah, it's been a good night for them.
Yeah. Another country that's built up their squad over the past few years. With Beijing, they had maybe 2 or 3 swimmers. Just 1 or 2 medalists. Got some big medal hopes going into Rio. There is Verbova. Medalist. Bronze medalist there, she swam well. Marfina. Second Ukrainian on the medal podium there. What a swim from this young lady. Mariola Trimmi. That was a fantastic swim, a world record time. and she has just improved this event over the last couple of years. Just gets better and better.
Well, she does. Technically wonderful to look at. Gets faster and faster, and well, parents in tears at the end. What more can you ask for? National anthem of Italy.
Ladies and gentlemen, your medal winner.
Well, big cheers there, big smiles from all of the Italian team. Very, very excited to see the performance from Ariola Trimi as they come together for the victory photograph.
Well, 3 more presentations for us this evening. We seem to be out of sync on one of them, the men's S4 100 freestyle, so I'm not sure why that presentation has not taken place. We'll try and find that out.
Ladies and gentlemen, the medal ceremony for the men's 100-meter freestyle.
Do move on to the men's 100 freestyle S8. Oliver Hind of GB leads them out. He'd be happy to be on the medal podium in this event.
Absolutely. You tend to see him more in the distance events, the 400 freestyle and the 200 medley. Oliver Hind is absolutely world class in those. Medals being presented by
Ryan Montgomery, the IPC Summer Sports Director, and Jane Blaine, IPC Swimming Chair. Potan Hernenko takes the bronze medal. He was in silver place for a long time. Held on for the bronze medal position. Silver medalist though. For surprise, the GB team was Oliver Hind. GB team right next to us here in the commentary position, and they're delighted with that one underneath the 1 minute mark. Ollie Hind, and really quick finish there. You said, Giles, the best events for Ollie Hind, 200 metres individual medley, 400 freestyle. Really showing his strength there at the end of those races, but no doubt about who was the favourite for this one. No doubt about who the gold medalist was going to be as they went into the second half of this race. Denis Tarasov appeared to have it all under control as he came into that last 50 metres, and he has retained his European title.
Ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem of the Russian Federation.
one nice shot of the medal winners there, Giles. It's been a good night of action.
Well, 3 world records.
Yeah, we should really be keeping track of those, really, shouldn't we?
So thick and fast. It really has been a wonderful night of swimming. First night of 7.
We had, of course, Kokarev take that world record in the S2 classification. Ariola Trimi later on. In the S4, we had one of the Uzbek swimmers, Udalina, take that world record as well in the S13 100 meters butterfly. And a number of other superb swims as well tonight. European records, some world best times. Now we have one medal presentation missing. We're not sure if that is going to take place now or whether it's going to be held over till tomorrow, but we will we'll try and find that out very shortly. We shall find out. That's the men's S4 100 freestyle. This is the women's S800 freestyle. Pavlova taking the bronze. Amelie Winter for Denmark. And the Danes alongside us now. Some of the other teams have vacated the spectator stands. The Danes are still there. Slovenian still around as well, waiting for that final medal presentation. But good swim there to take the gold medal for Lucia Ladikina. Takes the gold for Russia. Again, maybe an unexpected title for her.
I think so, yes. I mean, we're definitely going to see more of her in the 100 meters breaststroke. That is her favoured event. Well, the Russian national anthem gets another outing tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, your medal winners.
So one more medal ceremony to come, and that's the men's S4, which was held over for some reason. We're not sure what the reason for that was.
Ladies and gentlemen, the medal ceremony for the men's.
Well, apparently we've just been told it was subject of a protest, so they had to wait statutory time after the protest was submitted to have that medal ceremony. Seems to have been resolved now, and the medalists are now out on the medal podium. Andrei Derevinsky in third position. But again, this is an event I think we might have a little bit of a mix-up in the other events to come, the 200 freestyle, the 50 freestyle. Could be wide open for any of these guys to take this one, but the young man who won that one, Roman Zdanov, did look very impressive. Darko Duric. Well, probably one of the few medal hopes that Slovakia, Slovenia even have got. They started off with a silver medal, Darko Duric. And the 100 freestyle, 4th place at the halfway point, came through for the silver medal. Caught everyone with the exception of this young man, Roman Zdanov. Another medal for the Russian team, Giles. They gotta be looking good at the top of the medal table. They get about 7, I think. 7 gold medals for the Russians tonight. Good Lord. Ukraine started off very well.
Ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem of the Russian
3-4 gold medals in quick succession, but the anthem we've heard most tonight has been this one. Well, that's the final medal presentation.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our first final
So the first session of this 2016 European Open Championships are now finished. Some fantastic swimming, Giles, for a first night of competition here.
Well, there definitely was, and another 6 great nights of action to come. Records galore tonight, and absolutely class action. There we see S14 female 200 meter world record. So many personalities.
Oh, so records to enjoy tomorrow. Hopefully there'll be more to come in the week. We will be back here in a little over 12 hours time for the heat session. So it's goodbye from day one here in Funchal.
of impairment in all 4 limbs. Check out Kokorev.
Man, Dmitry Kokorev swam really well. Some arms up, some arms down there. Joropina with one arm extended so he gets straight into that alternating backstroke. And some with double arm backstroke, both arms extended.
Truly falling off his race. And Pani Bradets is actually starting to make some ground on him on the outside. But really, no sign that the leader is going to slow down at all. Here he is right in the centre of his
swim here from Dmitry Kokorev. He is going to be well inside that, Giles. Fantastic stuff. 4:12.7. And Kokorev, he never looked like he was in doubt, was he? That was superb.
well.
Dmitry Kokorev sets a new world record in the men's 200. Dmitry Kokorev, and straight from the start, Giles, he meant business. Did not want to be challenged there by Palamarchuk, and straight away went into a lead which he never really gave up.
Well, here you can see he's starting to go up and down at this point as he starts to tire. Does a great job grounding this turn. You've got to remember this guy's got absolutely no control pretty much from the mid-chest down. And those hands has just come over and he's just power, power, power. There's a lot of air in the water, he talks about, well, that's all slippage. The hands aren't really gripping in the water, if you like. And he manages, even after all that,
in the S9 classification, 2 Spanish swimmers and 2 Russians in the Sarai Gascon, superb swim, European record time, 28.89, fantastic swim there, and she is almost a second ahead of Mamlina in the silver medal position. Marquez Soto, bronze.
Ladies and gentlemen, medal ceremony for the men.
Now back to
Russian head-to-head. We've seen quite a few
Russians
already.
in this one. And they're away this time. And Shabalina and Applegate, the 2 centre lane this final turn. It was 1.3 seconds over the final turn.
Well, Shabalina looks very comfortable indeed. Shabalina comes into the final 50. Just left her reeling. And here breathes into the turn, which you shouldn't do, and out the turn, which you shouldn't do, but that just means that there is even more space in this 200 freestyle for her to get even quicker. Just quite a kind of rangy freestyle stroke.
Or another Italian gold medal. Here's the lineup. In fact, that's Lafina, I think, and we like to watch over the last couple of years, Giles. Fantastic technician.
Well, yeah, absolutely hit it spot on side of her. A lot more splash, there's a lot more kind of extra stuff going on.
Rock solid there as she goes through the stroke. 8.30, and it's just gone. 128.02 for in the medal positions as well, but no doubt about the winner there.
Level with the finish line on the balcony went absolutely bananas when they saw the time come up on the board and that world record. And they're right from the start, so commanding, hands just a delight to watch.
Well, she has improved the standard in this classification. Just see that reach. maybe when she swims later in the week. Look at that head, rock solid there. You see the shot from down the lane.
Ceremonies
She won't mind. Ariel Otrumi